morning, happy Monday. Welcome to another vlog from Amy Clarissa of Allegro Stitches. This is a piece I forgot to show you last week. I just forgot. I picked it up Monday, which was Memorial Day, and I didn't have the chart folded so I could see what it was. I just saw the colors in the front of my kitted up and assumed it was patriotic for Memorial Day, and it was not. As you can see, this is a Sue Hillis design called Follow Your Heart, and the font was a bit of a pain, but overall the design is really cute. I did change the colors. This is going to be framed hanging in my husband's office at work pretty soon, so I want to make sure I showed it to you even though it's a week late because I forgot. I just forgot. I stitched it Monday, didn't get any stitchy time Tuesday, worked on it on a Zoom Wednesday. Remember now, I'd have to check my planner whether I finished that Wednesday or Thursday, but I think it was Wednesday because then I started the Embrace the Journey bag, and I don't think I was working on them at the same time. I usually finish a small before I start another one. So there's Follow Your Heart, and this is a charcoal 32 count. Looks like an even weave. Then yesterday I started the Shannon Christine 2022 Ornament Club on the piece of fabric that I dyed, and it's kind of a funky color right here, but that snail looking thing is the beginning of the partridge in a pear tree, and I do not have it pulled up to stop it right now, but the colors are gorgeous. The fabric is much darker than it's showing. It's more like that shadowy color, but it's going to look beautiful. As a reminder, by the time it goes up, this will have been a couple of weeks. These are the colors for the ornaments. There we go. It's this color. And yeah, I think it's going to be really, really lovely. So this is obviously the wing of the bird, and then it comes to its neck. Its head is up here, and then it's got like little tendrily things off its head, and then it's sitting on a branch. So that's what it looks like. I'll have it up to show you at some point. But there's where it is right now. I'm going to go water the garden, get ready for VBS. Hopefully I'll have some progress to show you this afternoon. Hello, it is Tuesday evening. Just picked up the mail. And my latest 1884 stitchery order is in. So let's see what's in here. Also, I'm going to show you my stitching from the last couple of nights and my travel project. This week I have a travel project since we have VBS every day and soccer starting up. So I've worked on my travel piece twice today, and I haven't even touched my ornaments, but that's the moment. Thank you. Okay, so from 1884, I grabbed this Victoria Sampler. Yeah, Victoria Sampler Oregano Kicks. I think it was $2. How could I not? Yeah. It comes with the charm and the beads and all of the things. So, super cool. 3.5 by 5 inch frame, or this cute little bag finish, or however I decide to finish it. Oh, I thought this was pretty. Scott is Love. It was also in the $2 charts. It does not look like a new design, but it is lovely. And a pile of heirloom stitchery. It's 191 by 61, so on 18 count, it's 23 by 9. Wow, that's long. Okay. Oh, 161 by 60. Yeah, 191 by 61. That is the stitch count. Cool. So I got Button Up Birdies 4, which is May, June, appropriate, and 5. She had more of them. I just liked these two, so I got these two and left the others for someone else. I also have number 1. I really liked number 1. She had another copy. She's had a couple copies since I bought mine. And that one was only $2. These ones were $5, but that's still a really great deal. Please go. You're blocking my light, and you're just whining. So I don't really want to hear that.
Can I tell you something?
After I'm done. See ya. Ink circles. I love ink circles, and I think the rest of it is ink circles. Oh, Daniel, don't touch. Go. Bloomers. I looked this up. It's from 2008. So I actually found it on her website. As I think it was a download. I'm not sure download only. But she has a couple different colorways on her site, and it's really cool. They're completely different This was a $12 download, but I got a paper copy for $5, so I was very happy about that. I did want to look it up to see the stitch count, which is 143 square. I like square, but it would also look really cool if you just did the inner square. So lots of possibilities. This one, it also has a really nice center. So more colors than I thought. I think it was 7 colors. Yeah, but you know, the smaller amount that you do, the less colors you would have, in theory at least. And then these are gorgeous. I watch people that have these in the background. I can't think of their names right now, but pretty sure one has one design and the other has the other design. Yeah. So I got the diamonds and the hearts. There are also circles and triangles. I did not know that. Right? Are these are? Yeah, Circus of Hearts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 2 strands of Carrie's threads, hand-dyed silk and renegade over 2 of linen. There are 17.981 stitches in this design. How is there 0.981? Okay, 75 yards of 6-ply silk. Yeah, they're big. 247 by 185. 240. Yeah, they're the same. Beautiful. Nikki Fox stitched this model. Carol Keller in this one. Okay. And these are by 2008 and 2012. Okay, so this was like a probably 1 a year series for a little while. I don't love that floss. It's like a dark green, magenta, lavender. Yeah. I don't love the color they used, but this design is really, really cool. And so is this one. I know they're big. I won't start them till after I finish the Forget Me Not by Modern Folk Embroidery, but she had them for $10 a piece, and so I had to jump on that. And that's it. That wasn't close to qualifying for me for free shipping or anything. It was like $35. Nope, $39. But still, that is a great haul. Thank you, bud. Okay, here's the piece that I've been working on. I don't have a cover for this. This is Trek in the Woods by Lottie. It doesn't say. I think. Right here. A bear and a moose with little birds up in the trees. I'm going to alter the trees slightly to make them look more like birch trees. And then the moose. This is not how moose walk. This is walking like a dog or something. I don't know. So I've got to change the moose legs. They're driving me crazy. They're going the wrong way. They don't look normal at all. So, or realistic. They don't look realistic. And I want mine to look slightly more realistic. The bear is adorable. The bear is staying. And actually, I'm working on the bear. I've got to make adjustments to the moose. And thankfully, he's on the other side. So, this is what I work on during my breaks at VBS. And what I worked on during soccer practice. Yeah. This is also from 1884 Stitchery. I bought it with all of the colors that it's supposed to have. And this is a Be Stitch Me 32 count unnamed Friday Night Fight Night win. This bag used to be in my shop. I don't know if it still is. It's just one of my horizontals. So. He's so cute. And then the moose goes here, and when I figure out his legs, I will put him here. But I cannot stitch him the way he is now. He has to be fixed. As an Alaskan, he has to be fixed. So that's what I'm working on as my travel project this week, because like I said, I'm going to be out and about a lot this week. VBS, soccer, I think I'm going to Mom's house tomorrow to hang out. Lots of out of the house. So, ooh. New planner stickers. I ordered YouTube, but somehow, someway, she missed the YouTube stickers in my order, so I could mark which weeks I'm supposed to upload. This was my little freebie for whichever tier it was that I reached. Are these gorgeous? They're not foiled. You could get them in different color foils too, but I'm not doing foil at this point. I'm just doing basic colors, black and white. I just didn't pay for foil. And they're gorgeous that way. Look at these cute food ones. Ooh. Sorry. You just can't leave mommy alone. So I picked the ice cream and the hamburgers because, like, how cute are those? She had some really cute little girls. I got the fall and the winter. This is going to go in the front of my planner. And she has different skin tones, too. I could have gotten the dark skin. I'm a light skin, a very light skin, so I got the light skin. I just realized she has black hair, and I thought she had brown hair, like this girl. She does not. She has black. That's okay. That's fine. It's still going in the front of my planner. Oh, look, here's another food one. Popcorn. My son loves popcorn. This one I threw in because I was just shy of free shipping, so I threw this guy in because he's cute, and my dad has bees for the first time this year, and so, like, all the bee things we're suddenly drawn to. These are brighter than I imagined them, but they're still going to be fun. I'm not sure which month I'm going to use them on. I might save them for next year. I love to cover my dates. It just makes the month happy. Can I show you without knocking you over? Maybe. So this month I have one heart from, I used these in my anniversary month, March. I used these in March, and that's my birthday. So I used the 30 there because I used a special sticker on the 30th of March because that's our anniversary. 30 is kind of a big deal for us, the number. Here we go. Here's March. See, so I put this shooting one on our anniversary, so then I had a 30, so I used 30 on my birthday, and then I had gotten these little sun stickers, and I just wrote the numbers in because they only have so many styles of date covers at each shop, and I don't want to order, you know, from like 10 million shops, so I just got these little suns. I think they were from Midnight Snack Crafter, I think, or Midnight Snack Planner, not Crafter, Midnight Snack Planner. And I just wrote the dates in. I did the same thing with a different sheet for August. I wish I'd have put the numbers just in the large part of the paw, but I didn't. I was going for like a centered type of thing. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. Some of the ones I bought purchased though. Here was May. These are also from Midnight Snack Planner. She has some really, really cute ones. This one I never got around to putting anything in. I was gonna put some like February. See those little like shiny ones? Little square shiny. Yeah, you can see down here. These are like reflecting. And then January I put in the snowflakes. These are also Midnight Snack Planner. Yeah, super, super cute. You can see how I like to fill it in with stickers that represent what happened that day. So I have a couple more. I have snow globes. I don't remember. But from Simply Sweetly Crafty, this is the order I'm showing you, I picked up these and a snow... Whoops, where's my snowman? Here they are. The snowman. So, super fun. These might be December, and then I'll use the snow globes for November. I'm not sure, but I wasn't there yet, so I saved them just in case I wanted to move around the months. I love this little girl. She is so cute. She's supposed to be paying bills. It looks like she's online shopping. I mean, not like I have to pull out all my cards and stuff. I know my card number. But how cute is she? So cute. And there's a lot on a sheet. Even a small sheet. Like with these, there's a lot. There's a lot. I love these little sewing machines. They're smaller, and there's like 90. No, more than 90. 9 times 12. More than 100. Aren't they cute? And there's all these different colors. They're a great size for the size planner I like to use. I'm really happy with those, and I love these as well. I love hearts. And I grabbed these weights so I can make myself an exercise tracker and fill it in with these super cute little barbells. Yeah, those are super fun too. Girls' night. Girls' day. Just kidding. Girls' day. If I ever hang out with my sister again. She's probably busy until the end of summer, but anyway. Family time. And I need to schedule some of these for my son. Please. How fun is that? Like the rainbow day and the tree with the swing. Like super cute. And there's still a lot on the sheet, even though it's a little bit bigger. There's 6 by 7. So 42. Yeah. So some good value here. She's got 40% off right now, I think. I'm not sure what for, but This was a set that I picked up just because I liked these two, and I think it was probably the same price, or they weren't sold individually, and I had to get this guy as well. So this one reminds me of my sister. I might end up giving that to her. And they're just cute, special. Hearts, what can I say? Hearts. So there we go. What else? Oh, I know what else I was going to show you. The ornament. I started Shannon Christine's first day of Christmas. She has a channel now. Did you know that? Who was I watching? And she said that Shannon Christine had a channel. I think it was Rachel Q. Yes, I think it was Rachel Q Stitches. Mentioned that Shannon Christine has an ornament club, blah, blah, blah. But she now has a channel too. And I started this whenever. So I'm going to make them into berries, and I marked the fabric. I don't know if you can see that, where each berry is going to be. Here is the start of day 1, the partridge in a pear tree. It looks a little less like a snail now. I've worked on it like another hour and a half or something. So if I flip it over, you can see where maybe, I don't know how great my lighting is, but you can see where the berry is going to be, and then there's the space for assembling. So then on the front, I can reference on the back, but you don't see it on the front. So there we go. This is the fabric I dyed Friday when I realized I didn't have enough fabric. And it was dyed with denim, navy, and graphite. Helps when you do this. Beautiful, beautiful colors, which I probably showed you like 2 minutes ago in the video. No, let's face it, this segment's been longer than 2 minutes, but look how beautiful. I love the purple, the aqua, the pink. So unlike any other 12 Days of Christmas, and I love it. Love it, love it.
Mom,
So,
please stop.
should be getting YouTube stickers soon. Show you progress on this again probably tomorrow or the next day. Not really sure. I should have art books in the shop by Friday at the latest. Some new daisy designs and just other fun summer florals and a couple like ocean water type of prints. I think that's it. Daniel's dying to watch TV because he finally practiced harps, so I might let him do that.
Well, come on.
Talk to you later. Hello again, Flosstube. I am here to show what I've been doing today and yesterday for stitching, for art books, chopping off my face royally, but look at all this. And I have another stack of blue and yellow, these daisy prints, different ones, but getting these finished, should be going in the shop. I was hoping tomorrow, we'll see if I can get that done, which is Friday. Today is Thursday, or was Thursday. It's almost 6 o'clock at night. June 8th, 9th, something like that. We've been working on crafts for VBS. It is VBS week. So tomorrow we're making these really cool nail polish dipped. Yes, I know. Beautiful, right? From dye to nail polish to use my hands for everything. So these are the ones that I practiced on. We learned a lot. Very cool, right? I just found another compact quarter shop. So I had put this in my cart when it was on sale for flash sale like forever ago, and it was still on sale in my cart, so I went ahead and picked that up because it was like $13. I'm always trying new thimbles. Those were also on sale from a flash sale, still in my cart, so they were $2 something. I just have this thing for thimbles. I'm always on the quest for the right one, and I don't know how many, but like getting the right size, getting the right fit, I don't know. It's just always on a quest. These really cool scissors were also on flash sale, all set also, and I already put that jelly roll away. I got a jelly roll just because it was so pretty and it was under 20 bucks, but this was on sale the same day I ordered flash sale, and so they were like 7 something, and I'm hoping they're great for heart hanger because I'm going to do some of that in the near future. I've loved this for like ever, and it was on flash sale that day. I think it was still like $5, but it's so cute, and I love to use these for zipper pulls on my project bags, my kit pouches. So a couple other things that are unrelated I won't show you from that order, but I will show you my stitching over the last couple of days. Here is my progress on Shannon Christine's 12 Days of Christmas Ornament Club 2022. This was half of the first release. There's 2 per release. So this is the June release. I'm going to go ahead. I left this thread in case I wanted to extend the tree branch that Partridge is sitting on, and I do, I think, because this is still very much in the lines for, it's not a biscornu, for the strawberry that I drew on the back. So we're still like this. I think if I extended this branch down, it would look more like the triangular shape it's supposed to have. There's supposed to be an ornament here. It's coming along, but I get like an hour a night on it, so it is not fast. And there are a lot of color changes, but it's gorgeous and I really like it. So there's that. Trek in the Woods by Lottie. I've been working on this. It's my travel project this week because I've been out and about a lot. Way more than normal. So I am changing, and you probably just saw this like 2 minutes ago, but for me it's been days. So I'm changing these trees. Instead of being like the swoopy flare trees, I'm straightening them out and making them like birch trees, so nice stick trees with skinny branches. Changing the legs of the moose because he looks like a dog. I call him a dog moose. But I finished the bear, minus the muzzle, and the fox, minus his nose and ear, and the like accent colors on him, so they do look a little bit goofy. But I've also started 2 trees. See? It looks fabulous. This is unnamed Be Stitch Me 32 count Lugana. It's gorgeous. It matches the cover chart, which I never carry around the actual chart. I always carry around a copy that I can draw on. See my little moose down here? This is what the moose should look like. Yeah. I'm such an artist. I know. Should win an award for worst artist. So, bear needs a muzzle. We need a little eye, nose, and tail color here. Yes, he's 1 stitch closer to the bear than he should be. If you picked up on that, wow, you should be a pattern tester. And I've got my stick trees because that's what they look like. And then I'll add those little back stitch lines that you saw when I held up the chart to make them look more like birch trees. And then I need to figure out the moose because he goes right there. And if he does overlap the tree a little bit, I'll just stitch right over the tree. It's fine. So, look at me cutting off my head again. But it's so cute, and it's perfect for this week at VBS because our theme is God's Incredible World. The one, I think that's right. It's about the world. So, everything from snow to gems to ants to serpents and everything in between. So, it's the perfect project, especially the day we were talking about fox. And I'm stitching with all of the threads that it came with. I got this off 1884 Stitchery. And I have no clue if I still have this bag. I don't make very many of each pattern usually, and I lose track of which ones are sold out and which ones are not. So there we go. I did get the first couple of releases for, no, I have 3 now, for Fabulous 50 Sal, which I technically haven't started, but I'm not doing the big framework. I am doing the little ones that I want to do. Here's BB-8. He was the first release, the only one I've printed off. The second one was Timon and Pumbaa. It went in a larger box. And then I haven't looked at the third one yet, but I saw that the top has Stitch. So I'm guessing from Lilo and Stitch. And it's probably a small box, unless it's Lilo and Stitch. But it was just called Stitch. So I'm guessing it's a small box, which I totally could have used last month because I stitched Stitch for Sarah G, which you may have seen. So anyway, I'm going to try to get some sewing done tonight because I would like to get orcs. These are my best sellers, so I'd like to get these in the shop tomorrow. See what happens. Ow. Pins are sharp. But we'll see. And enjoy my trivets and probably turn on some Flosstube. So I'm trying to do really good about commenting, even if I just leave some hearts. Saw it, loved it. Moving on to my next person. No amazing comments, nothing to help, nothing. Usually if I have a helpful comment, it's already been left like 5 times. So just move on. Sometimes I'll like a person's response if they did like a really great job explaining something, or they do it the same way I do. Yeah, I'll second that. But a lot of times I just drop 3 hearts and move on because I keep up with a lot of people. So here we go. There's my update. It's Thursday night. I'll be back sometime this weekend. Take care. Hello, Flosstube. Happy Saturday. Yes, I did something else to my nails. VBS yesterday, we were dying with nail polish. Yep. It's almost gone. This is way better than they were one day ago, but still some there. So this So much for the dye last week, right? Always using my hands. All right, so the two pieces I've been working on this week. I've got Trek in the Woods by Lottie and Shannon Christine's 2022 Ornament Club. Here's where I got to on Trek in the Woods. Now there is a moose here, and I call him my dog moose. His feet were right. Upon further inspection, his tail's not right. His head goes up like this instead of out like that. His nose was way too big and, dare I say, rounded? I know it's cross stitch when we make nice little boxes, but it was all wrong. I think it was too long. The antlers were way too big. They were too far back. It looked like his head should be falling up. Yeah, it was just, the more I fixed, the more I needed to do the whole thing. So the legs were also way too chubby. So my moose is now complete. I went through a couple of stages. I started with this pen drawing and then desperately pleaded for a pencil. There's a lot more space here for their tummy. So I did add more spaces. This is where I realized that the head was all wrong. So I printed a new paper, and this is now my moose. I'm showing this because I did this. He is nothing like the chart, and I don't know if you can see that. My lighting is not where I can see if you can see that. So hopefully you can. We've got, what do we call this? That part that hangs off his head, and his snout, muzzle, much more realistic horns. Eye, of course, and then silhouette. So they've got like a big bumpy part here, and then their back really is that much shorter than where their shoulder is. And then I wanted to give them a nice little butt, and tail, but they just kind of come straight down. So there we go. And this isn't quite realistic. It really should be straight, but it looks really, really bad if it's just straight. So I'm going to play with that maybe a tiny bit more, but most likely we'll have his foot coming off like this, as does the front one. They lift, so if you've got the four legs, they would lift this one, then this, and then this, and then this. And they walk like that. So this would be the front. This is the back left, and this is what they look like. Yes, their legs really are that skinny. This one, actually, I was following a picture, and it really should come down from 5 to 1 stitch, but it looks really, really wrong. So I kept it at 3 and then made him a nice little hoof there, and it looks fine for counter cross stitch. So there might be a tiny adjustment here, but I think overall I'm very happy with this. Like I said, hopefully you can see that because my angle is not so that I can see it. But I had to fix it. So I'm not sure exactly how it's going to fit there. I knew I was making the legs a couple stitches longer, and now I moved the head up. I'm pretty sure he's got more stitches on his back. He's going to be bigger than the bear instead of the same size, which this, at first glance, is like a black bear. I know he's really dark brown, but I think the moose should be bigger than bear. And I know they need muzzles. They will look better in time. These trees I also thinned up because I want them to look more like birch trees. And so birch trees are just like sticks. So I'll add a little more grass here for aesthetics, but I'm doing tall stick trees. Yes, they don't flare. They don't have spots where they kind of swerve and, thicker places. And the branches at the top need to be very thin, not tapered. So I'll just make those little adjustments as I go. I'm going to keep cardinals, even though we don't have cardinals here. They're very cute. And hopefully the moose will fit here. Like so. I will measure it out, and if it does run into the tree, I'm just going to stitch right on top of the tree. And I will go ahead and do this one here so that he's on top of the tree for both of them. And that's my plan with this. So it's like 99 by 99 originally, and we'll hope it stays relatively the same. The other thing I was working on this week and finished last night is my berry version of the 2022 Ornament Club by Shannon Christine. This is fabric I dyed last week before I did this craziness to my nails. And so I followed the berry shape that I've drawn here on the back. Can you see that line there? I think you can. I'm seeing it. And yes, I carried all the stuff. At the end, I just was like, okay, so what am I going to do? And this was all very squared off. So like I went ahead and make this the little star thing. And then I was like, okay, let's put some here. And I think we need a bigger one there. And then I'll just, wherever I went next. I almost added one here. I might still do that because it bothers me every time I see it. I lengthened the tree. And I just tried to keep about the same distance from my line on the backside. I used a diamante. Oh, and I forgot to do the hangers with the toppers. Okay, so I'll do that before it gets finished. I've used petite beads in the center of the flowers, the poinsettia flowers, and a bead for the eye, and then backstitch as charted for the wing. Yeah, I think that's it. All the colors are charted except for the eye was supposed to be stitched, and I used a bead. So there's partridge in a pear tree. I think it looks lovely. Was hoping to get this finished today, but yeah, no. So these are the ends of where I did the stars. I just, pulled it off to the side and left it there. So I didn't have to worry about tying off. And that way, if I wanted to go back and change something a little bit, I had that to work with still. So I think it's going to be fine. I hope so. I almost extended the green up because this will be on the side, this will be on the side. But you're going to have the topper coming down, and, that's like his home in the tree, her home in whatever it is. And I'm just going to do it this way and see what happens. The next one, of course, is 2 turtle doves. Same size, same thing going on. There's a little heart between the 2 doves, which, of course, I love. And 2 more other poinsettias and 1 ornament. So should be nice. I just took off the bottom with the number and the little border that was in metallics, and this is what I had left. So the only adjustments I made beside adding the snowflakes, or I added this snowflake, that one, and that one here at the bottom, extended, and then did the 2 little branches. This leaf thing was already there. So that's it. That's all I did to it, and I think it's going to be really, really nice. So now it's almost 8:30 at night. I've done planting in the front flower bed, outside the bedroom window, put up a trampoline, delivered a backhoe, put fuel in it, went to the store, stuff and things. Oh, look, there's 4 threads. So, got a lot done, but did take all day. So, this is what I've got from yesterday. Now it's time to do stitching for today. Wow, those nails. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with a finished berry. We will see. Good night. Hello again. Happy Tuesday. It is just after noon, and I need to get busy doing some more work. But real quick, I wanted to show you the progress I've made on this finish here. This is the mug mat I was doing for the autumn swap with Stacy C Stitches. It needs pressed and sewn around, and then it will be finished. We've got a lovely little pocket here with some rickrack on the top, quilting, fun back, peacock, and accent borders on the corner. So super fun. Hope the recipient loves it. It will be done very soon. I might remember to show it again when it's completely finished, and I might not. This might be your finished look. We'll see. This is the project I worked on Saturday and Sunday. About 7 hours on Sunday, 2 plus 3 plus 2, and 1 hour Saturday evening. I got a lot of progress on this design. I'll flip that over because I think the chart's showing. It's in my bell bag because I do not have an Aurora bag. I also have a Cinderella bag, but, I just use what I have. I had done some of the bodice. This is the project I worked on with the colors backwards. I did not mark on the organizer. It's kind of got a horseshoe shape to it. It's a cat, but it goes like across the back and down the tail for the holes, and I didn't mark which side I had put the threads in from, so I was taking them off this way, and when I put them on, I put them in this way. So 3 from the edge on both sides was a pink, and I didn't realize I was doing them backwards for a while, so I was using this for challenges during a Black Needle Society retreat, so it's been a long time since I worked on her. So some of these pink stitches are correct and some of them are opposite, and I had only done like that much, the sleeve, this here, and a little bit of skin and a little bit of hair. So I started Saturday by doing more of the face, a little more hair, and then filling in this pink the correct way. Sunday I picked her up again because I was seeing some progress and it was really exciting. I hadn't worked on her in a long time, so did some more hair, filled in all of the face except those 2 rows that you can see where I ran out of thread and didn't grab another strand. Worked this purpley bluey color here. Actually, there's probably 2 colors. There's a couple places where I ran out of thread and need to go back. This is, I think, color 8, and I just need to grab another strand from my box because I ran out of it on my card. But I did all of this down here. This is almost the bottom, and then I need to go back, do the other sleeve that fades out just like this one does. Finish the skin here, and then if you do this, she looks a lot like Cinderella, especially if you cover this purple part or pretend it's not there. When the mice give her that pink and white dress. So I need to do the rest of her hair over here so she looks like Aurora. She's got beautiful long blonde hair, and then of course her crown or tiara or whatever that's called. Yes, I do have laundry going in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting. So I would like to finish her this week. I would also like to do the next 2022 Ornament Berry Club from Shannon Christine Designs. It's not really Berry Club, but when I'm doing them, it's a Berry Club. And then this is now framed and ready for my husband to take to work. This is a Sue Hillis design, and I completely changed up the colors. They're written down somewhere. I simplified the heart and wings to 1 color for the heart, 1 color for the wings, and then a darker color for the back stitch. So it's just 3 colors plus the additional darker white for the back stitch, and it's just in a 5x7 frame. And it's ready to go to Steven's work, my husband, and let him hang that up. He thought that was funny. This blue is the color of the logo at work, and then like the gray and the white. So those are their logo colors, and then of course I had to have a red heart, but I think it will go nicely in his office space, and he liked it, so that's why I bought it in the first place. Yeah, I think it'll be a nice addition to his work spot. And that's really all I have for right now. I'm going to work on these for the shop. I did put in more Ort books this morning, and some went up Friday as well, so some new designs going in. I put black and green up this morning. I don't even remember what I put Friday at this point. It's been a long week, but VBS was good, and I'm having a lot of fun getting things done around the house right now. So hopefully can get a lot of laundry done today. I got dishes done yesterday, so exciting adult stuff happening. I'll be back to show you more stitching when I have progress. Have a good day. Hello, camera. It's Thursday, June 16th. Just opened, yes, that's glass you're hearing, sorry. Just opened my summer in Stars Hollow box. I won't show that to you, but I'll show you my swap pieces. So for my Smalls exchange, there was glass in this and it was shattered. So that's why I have glass all in my lap. But this is from Anna C. Thank you so much. I will put another piece of glass in this. I'm pretty sure I have a leftover piece from framing the Merida figure that I did for my sister's birthday last year. I think this is a 5x7. So Merida didn't fit with the glass. I'm thinking of putting this in the kitchen, which means it really should have glass. So I will just pop that in, no big deal. And it will be protected in the kitchen. So that's from Anna. And then I also did the needle binder exchange, and I got Zan's. And she put it on one of the sticker plates from last year's box. And it says, "To travel is life." Nope, to travel is to live. Almost had it. I can't read it. Yeah. It's not just reading backwards. Like I can't. Yeah. The glare, the reflection, the whatever. Impossible. So, from Zan, Crazy Band Lady Stitches. Can't wait to hear about her StitchCon experience. Super, super fun. Actually, everybody's fun. Just, I'm here alone this week. No Zoom, no getting out. Just soccer practice, the game, come straight home after, and try not to bother people too much on Marco Polo because I have no one to talk to. So, let's see. I have been stitching the last couple of days. Let's not show that. That was from the box. That was from the box. This, the Aurora figure, which I'm pretty sure I started at the same retreat, the autumn edition, which was like July or August. So it's been a while. I started it The colors were in the wrong place. I was just working here in the bodice because that's the middle, and I had already cut my fabric, didn't know how much I'd left, so just started in the middle. Didn't realize that on my organizer, should have marked which is number 1, and I didn't. So when I filled it, I went this way, and then when I went to use it, I was counting this way. And I knew that the color I was starting with was supposed to be a pink, and 3 from the edge on this side is pink, and 3 from this edge was also a pink. So I didn't realize it was a shade off of what I was supposed to be using, and so it was messed up. And I think I did like a 1-hour challenge, and I realized what had happened, and I was trying to fix it that next hour, and then it just got put aside. And then I found this Saturday I had an hour, and I was like, well, I need to pull something to work on. I don't have time to start something new. I don't want something super complicated. Like Saturday night, just have an hour. It's probably 8:30ish, and this was in my box right there. And so I pulled her out, and I stitched an hour on her. Did a little bit of hair, a little bit of face. I had also done at the retreat this white V, the one arm, this arm. I think that's it. So I did an hour on her, and then Sunday I did 7 hours on her, and I got a lot more done. Then I did an hour on her Tuesday at soccer practice, and then Wednesday last night I did an hour and a half. So yeah, and then last night I picked up the wrong color. See this dark spot in her hair? Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. I'm hoping it just looked like a nice shadow part, you know, where the hair goes back right there. So we'll see what happens, but this whole strand, that's one strand of thread, is the color too dark because this and this are supposed to match, and they don't. But she's getting really close to being done now. I started on her tiara, so I gotta finish that, and then she's got more hair. I've already done her other arm. I need to finish right here in here, her chest, and there's a little bit of blue. Yeah, there's places where things have gone wrong, and I know there are places where things have gone wrong. Like this side of the dress was supposed to end 1 stitch longer than this part. It didn't. Oh well. There's a missing, I found where I missed a row in here somewhere, part of a row. I don't even know how that happened. Like I said, this color's off. There's some of the pinks are in the right place here, and some of them are not. Some of them are switched. Like, stuff has happened. One place up here where her hair, I was working from this side and then working from this side, and I had added a couple extra stitches on one side, so I had to take that out and make it come down, or her face was going to be too long. That's just not right. So I did take that out. It was an easy enough fix and come back. Fixing something like this would be way too much work, or right in the middle of her dress, way too much work. If this ends up looking weird, then I'll take it out and put the right color in. But until that happens, it's staying. So she's looking lovely. Very, very lovely. This is a white-ish fabric. It's not a white. It is gently, lightly dipped in a bit of purple and a bit of pink. I know that's specific. Grit dyes. And yes, she's in a bell bag because I've never made an Aurora bag. So I don't know if I have any more of these in the shop. Don't think I do. But they were in there at one point. If I do have any more, it would be in there. I just don't think I have any more of the bell bags. So that's what I've worked on this week. I haven't had a lot of stitching time, but I've got some dishes done and laundry done. And I've got new needle minders in the shop. And, ooh, I should show those to you. I should do a giveaway for one of those. I don't have it handy, and I'm trapped in, or I would do that. Next clip. Okay. So, yeah, that's my stitching. I did finish the mat, and I left it over there too. Okay, well, I guess that's all I have handy then. So there's my update. Oh, I know what else I was going to show you. Hold on, one sec. I got in my items from Steel City Stitchers. It's weird to have glass on my lap. I won this off their Instagram months ago, and it arrived Wednesday. I think it was soccer practice. Soccer practice, which one made Tuesday. So, 100 by 70, not bad. I can see myself using pieces of this, almost more than the entire design. but told you, winter charts. You're onto them. This one's not winter. This one is the same designer as Sunflowers that I did in April, early April, and I didn't stitch sunflowers into it, so I'll probably not stitch sunshine right here, but I think I'm going to do these peacock birds, a dark teal, and then the rest of it like as it is, maybe. If I do these viney things, yeah, I'm going to do those viney things because they have eyelets in the middle, and then I think the grass is the, where are the, here, the stitches used. Cross stitch, eyelet over 4, and Scotch stitch. So that's probably what this grassy part is. So that's gonna be fun. This is only 69 by 79. Sunshine by Andy D's. The other one was called Sunflower Fields. So I can look at my cards, see what colors I used, and make them coordinate. I'm pretty sure I have more of that fabric too, because I think I cut it off of a fat quarter. Should have plenty of that fabric, which means it's going to be on a blue. Nice summery blue. And then they sent me a couple little extras from the retreat, which was super sweet. I mean, the one chart was really, really late. This was just one from their YouTube channel. Recently. The other one was a long time ago. But this is a teeny, teeny, tiny needle book that they sent. One page. And it closes from the inside with these long double strands. It does make it easier to close, though, having the nice long strands. It's a little disproportional to the book, but it does make it easier to close. So, there we go. Yes. It's getting cute. It's growing on me, that's for sure. And then they sent me one of their needle minders. Steel City Stitchers, SCS. And it's got a very interesting back to it, so I'll have to see how I like that. Yeah. Seems to stick okay. Huh. Very fun. Thank you so much. Love the little hoop. Yeah. Super, super fun. So, there we go. I just got 3 new needle minders this week. That hasn't happened for a very long time, because I got one in my box, one as a needle minder exchange piece in my box, and then a couple days ago I got this one. So, oops, that was pretty much upside down, wasn't it? So super fun. Yeah. Gotta remember to put needle minders on my pieces again, because I've been doing a lot in hand and not really using them. At least not on my stitching. I will put them on the chart, or like here there's a magnet spot, and so I just set it on my card so that I would use the right color. So I would read it in the right direction. What I need to do, what I do on all my other ones, I don't know why I didn't do it on this Sleepy Kitty, but what I do on all my other ones is I keep the cards separate. There's my needle minder spot, see that? Is I put a dot, like a sticky dot, probably because I didn't want to interfere with the picture. I'm not really sure. But I put a little sticky dot, or some sort of sticker, a circle that says number 1, like, start here when you count. It's a very great idea. Really should have done it with this one, but I didn't. So, there we go. Now you can't even see the kitty, but at least I'm using the right color, except for that one strand. Hopefully that will be done this week. And if I do feel like starting another figure, I have 2 more of hers. I got the first 2, Merida and Aurora, on her birthday sale last year. And then I got Belle, which would be appropriate to keep in that bag. And the Swan Princess, Odetta. I don't really know what her name is. I don't think I've seen that movie, but my husband really liked it. And I figured if I was going to have 3 girls, a yellow, a pink, and a blue, why not give her a chance instead of doing Cinderella? Because everybody has Cinderella. So, I think I'm going to do, it starts with an O. That's Swan Princess girl. So, those are the 2 I got this year on her birthday sale. And yes, I'm getting the Fabulous 50 releases. There's a Stitch one. He's super cute. We got Frozone. We got Edna. Timon and Pumbaa. Who did we get first? I think that's 4 of the 5. I don't remember who we got first, but that's okay. I obviously haven't stitched any of them. many things in that amount of time. I gotta get back to work. Hope you enjoyed the update. See you probably tomorrow, and I'll upload Saturday. Hi, it's Tuesday night, 8 p.m. But I think I have enough voice to finally record this. It goes in and out, more in than out these days, but I was really having trouble with it over the weekend. So we're getting closing of the 2 weeks tonight, and then I will have the Summer in Stars Hollow retreat, and next week in the next video. So I think what I was going to show you last was my new needle minders in the shop, and they are right here. I have several different colors, and these ones do have a magnet on the back so they can be used as a needle minder. They're nice and lightweight. So this set does have magnets on the back. I've also listed them in the shop without the magnets. So they're available in 6 colors. There's a mint green, nice teal, yellow. This is the purple, sherbet, and the pink. And these are all boxes, so you could use them for orts or embellishments. They're kind of deep. I don't think I would prefer them for beads, but technically you could put beads or charms, or you could make a little pin cushion to put in there, or if you have some of the short pins, especially sequin pins or something like that, definitely could put that in there. Tiny snacks. I did put M&Ms in one of these for a photo. Vitamins. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. So there's a groove here on the side. See that? Maybe kind of. And a notch. And you put them together. And there you go. So they work great. Yep. And like I said, you can get it with or without the needle minder attachments, the magnets. So this, I'm gonna make this the giveaway this week. Tell me which color is your favorite. That will be the color you win. And just put a number 1 in there. Now that you're interested. Then I don't have to worry about saying color or macron or favorite, or just put number 1. This I had over there because it's the chart to a finish, and it's all marked up, so it's not like you can read it anyway. And I thought maybe I would give a little tip on how I put my patterns together, because I learned this a long time ago, and it wasn't from Flosstube. It was from sewing when I started doing bags, probably 2016-ish. And I don't remember who it was from, but it was on putting PDF patterns together. And so, you notice this piece of paper, Daniel, I'm trying to keep us out of the sun, buddy.
What?
Is a little bit smaller than the regular sheet. And that is because the margin where it shows like an overlap, right? I cut it right there. Right there.
Hey!
They don't want to see your big head. Between
like my
white
bald
and
head?
the grayed out section.
I'm a bald man, right?
Meet. My turn. And then, so that's where I cut it here. And then I tape it over top of the overlap on the next page.
Can you see my eye?
And then I just put tape. You're messing with the light. All the way across, if it's that nice skinny cheap tape, or in select sections. And that's probably why I prefer marking off with a pen, just a regular pen, because it will go right on top of the tape and stay there. So if you look really, really closely, you can see a little section right there that had tape over it originally. So when I took the tape off, it took the marks off. But to work on it, it worked fine.
Do you want my eyeball?
And then I can just, fold it and put it in my bag as normal. And this is now ready for the trash. But that was super, super helpful when I went to put PDF patterns together. Like I said, it was a bag making tip. Like, that's when I learned it. But it applies to all PDF. And I do that with all my patterns now. I've done that to the bees, which I'll show you in a minute. It's called Nature's Gifts, the one from the old book, and baby dolphins. So that was my finish Friday and my start Friday. No, I said that wrong.
Mom, it's very late.
Daniel, please give me a few minutes. Love you.
So Friday would have been my brother's 26th birthday. So he's now missed 5 of his birthdays. So I wanted to start the BB Dolphins, but first I wanted to finish Aurora. So I did. I finished Aurora. I put her in the snap for backstitching. She's only attached on the top and bottom. But so many things went wrong. She backstitched fine. I had all the, I think, like critical places.
Merry Christmas.
Still
Also
in the right place. So she's got like a little more hair here, a
okay,
little less
okay.
hair there. I don't even remember all the places she's incorrect. Yeah. I know there's a wrong color right here in her hair, but it looks great. It's just a shadow spot. I'm not sure if the colors are
Mom,
correct
look.
in here. I left something.
Look.
No, I think it was over here. This side was supposed to end up 1 stitch longer, and it didn't, and there was a big space when I went to fill in. My turn. Where there were no stitches to fill in. Not sure what happened, but somehow this side turned out perfect, and this side I skipped part of a row somewhere, and yeah. There are mistakes. There are mistakes. Oh, I did stitch the wrong color at the end of right here, and then I went to put the color away, and that's not the same color.
House.
That looks weird. I better fix that.
I'm still in my
Go. Leave me alone.
I
So there's lots of mistakes in her, but she looks fine. She's beautiful. She's my princess. So there she is. And I carry threads like crazy when I backstitch. As long as you can't see them, then I don't care. And this is all DMC, just like the chart, except for where I messed it up. It's supposed to be just like the chart suggests. And I do add fractionals, like for her necklace. Yeah, that. Something was wrong there. And around her face, because I like it to be just where it's supposed to be and not in like her hair come into her face and that kind of thing. So I do add fractionals, but yeah, I really enjoy these. So I've done Merida and Aurora so far, and I have Odette and Valve purchased and not yet complete. Go.
Your
I
remote.
stitched a couple of simple things to send to Sarah G because I need to get a card out. June, it has 10-ish days left. So our June theme was barbecue, summer, fun, something, I don't know. So I found this
Mom,
heart-shaped ice cream design. I'll be back. I think I was saying I found this in one of the Happiness is Homemade cookbooks from Nashville Needlework Market. I think it was the 2020 edition. I got all 3 of them out, except I couldn't find all 3 that I own. 2019 has gone missing. It's somewhere. So I pulled out 2020 and 2022 since there wasn't one for 2021. And I just picked 2 colors. When I first looked at it, a lot of the charts in that edition, book, whatever we call those little cookbooks, are black and white. I think all the charts in the newest one were color. But in the 2021, they weren't. And so I saw it like as a black and white, single monochromatic, design. And so I just stitched it with a variegated pink. It does actually say ice cream, not ice cream. And yes, I carry it. See, look at that. Aha. And I picked 1 brown for the ice creams. See? Yep, I did. Because it's going to be a card, I finish all of these as a card. And I think when I do the cutout on this one, it'd be really nice if I could find my new heart-shaped cookie cutters, right? And use the... But I don't remember where I put them. So we'll see if I can find those. And then in the cutout of the heart, I think I'm going to put some ink. I think that'd be really, really nice. So this is a scrap of some sort of even weave and 2 DMC colors, 801 and a variegated pink, 1201, and there we go. Whoops. This will work. This will work just fine for her June. I think it'll look really cute with that accent. And then for July, which I actually stitched first and didn't realize till I was showing Mom or Sarah or somebody on Marco Polo that I had stitched up for July and then realized it's June. I'm supposed to be stitching for June. I'd already done this cancel ribbon because that's our theme for July. And I used my extra little piece of floss that I clipped after I was done to make a little bow because it's just so cute. And this was adapted from a Tangled Threads and Things freebie. It's called Awareness Ribbon Pink, maybe? There's an awareness ribbon purple. I think that's right. It was probably from their blog or something. They have some really great little freebies. So it was supposed to be 3 colors. I just picked 2. This is an 18 count linen, and I did it with sulkies. So I know they're both pink. I didn't mean to, but there we go. Those are for Sarah G. They will be card finishes. I finished Aurora. I showed you that. So then that same day, like I said, it was my brother's birthday, so I wanted to start Baby Dolphins. This is the black and white version. I got it off my bobbin. Is that true? I think that's true. I never remember to link things, and since I record a little bit here and a little bit there, I never remember who I mentioned when and if I was supposed to link them this week or last time, or if you need a link, if you want to find somebody I mentioned, you're having trouble, you need a tag, let me know. I'll get that for you. So Baby Dolphins, 97 by 145. This is black ice. It's fine. That's from another project. It made its way down the couch and attached itself here, so it's fine. But it's Baby Dolphins on black ice by Stitch Meat. I have 2 cuts of this fabric. One is an 18-inch square, and the other is a fat quarter, 18 by 27 or 18 by 26. And they look completely different. But I really like it on this cut. And so I'm stitching it kind of weird to the side on this square piece. I know it doesn't really make sense, but you know how fabric dies, and this is where I wanted it. So there's the little boy dolphin. He's missing 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. He's a lot of stitching, about 1,200 stitches. And then here's his little bubble. That's 5 colors there. And then the little girl's right down here. Right there. See that? There she is. Lots more little bubbles. It's going to be super cute, but I want to have a little bit of, you know, a couple inches or something going around it. This is DMC 32 Lugana. I think I forgot that part. And it's going to be adorable. It's super cute. That's pretty true. Super, super cute. Lots of colors in these guys. Shading. So much shading. There's blue. There's almost blue. There's barely blue. There's nearly white. There's white. There's way too much of these pinks and reds. Way too much. I was excited and saw some other colors and put way too much on. There. That's my palette right there. Blues and more blues, and I matched the blues. Yeah. Lots of blues. But I spent several hours on this Saturday. I made some good progress. I did start it Friday, but I put the majority of that in Saturday. Sunday I needed something different. I was tired of blues and more blues and whites. So I put another project under my needle that was already started. I don't want to start something new. That's trash. Here it is. Yes. I pulled out Nature's Gifts. I don't have a cover photo for this. You just get to admire it as it gets more and more complete. There it is. I worked on the alphabet, so I finished this alphabet. It's two-toned, barely, but it's two-toned. I'm doing this in sulky, 36 count vintage country mocha linen. I don't think it comes in an even weave in 36. And then today for sure, I think just today actually, I started this honeycomb, which it said to do dark, very dark outline and then light fill-in. And the colors were kind of weird, and so I looked up online, and everywhere online has a light outline with dark fill-in. Everywhere. So that's what I'm going to do. There's another color in there, a third color. These are the 3 that I'm using for this honeycomb. So the dark is the outline, and then I switched that. The light is the outline, and then this darkest one is what I've started filling in. I did that during soccer practice. And then the middle one will come back and fill in the remaining spaces. I know what I did. I finished the white earlier on Zoom today. And when I finished the alphabet, I went back and put in all the little green bits. That was also on Sunday. And I started this verse down here, and it looks fine with the sulky. So I'm not going to bother pulling out any DMC. So it says, kind words are like honey sweet to the soul, I think. Very, very pretty. And then there's a bee in each corner. I think they're all angled toward the center. So really pretty. There's backstitch on the flowers. I don't know if I'm going to put backstitch on these border flowers or if I'm just going to do them on these ones. Probably just do it. We'll see. This might hang at Mom's house, so it might be what she wants. Might have to ask her. So that's what I worked on Sunday today. I did the ribbon on Sunday, and I did this yesterday. Yeah, this is all I got done yesterday because I didn't have a lot of time because my son's been very snuggly. He's very upset at me most evenings right now because he's not allowed to marry his mommy. He wants to cut me off. This is done. I don't remember if I showed it to you, but it's ready for its swap. Turned out pretty good. I did not do any top stitching around the pocket, so it's got its full size there. It's fully lined. I had one other thing I was going to show you, but now I'm worried because my camera keeps wanting to cut off. I kit the spring berries and all of my winter berries by Erica Michaels, and I say all because I have the winter berries, the like official winter berries, and then I have Burberry, the snowman one, and the Christmas berry, which is the moose one, and the nativity berry. So this is what I'm going to be using for the spring berries. I added pink. I think I'm going to like them so much more. Now, I almost said so much more better. Ooh, yeah, that would not have been good. Pink, purple, and blue. Favorites. It's going to be lovely. And then I realized some of these colors could also work in the winter berries. Like, look at these great neutrals. This looks like a moose, right? So I pulled out the moose, and of course they were all together in my files, so I pulled out everything else, and these are the colors I will be using for all my winter and Christmas, I guess, nativity berry. So really, really pretty. Got a couple more muted tones. Where did they go? Right here. For Mary's garment and Joseph's. So that's what these more muted ones are for. And then all the golden colors are probably for the nativity berry, except Whiskey's in like everything, which is this one. It's in just about everything. And then of course this is the moose. There's a lot of this new color that I just got in the Black Needle Society box, the I Love You, You Idiot. That's going to be part of the trees with this dark one. I think that's going to go really nicely. I'm really excited about these colors. I have a lot of berries to stitch, and I thought about doing berries in July instead of like a Merry July, do a berry July. But I think that's going to be really, really pretty. Those are for the spring. Yeah, really, really lovely. I just pulled down my rack of fancies and went for it. I did end up using DMC. I've got probably half and half. So all the hearts are DMC. I just put the little sticker that came with them on there and wrote the number. And there we go. So I'll probably start with the spring berries because it was cool and windy when we went to soccer practice, but now it's nice and sunny and beautiful. So I'll probably start with the spring berries and then winter berries, all winter berries. So that's what all of this is for. Plus I need to stitch day 2 of the Shannon Christine berries. Pretty sure I showed you that. Especially since we have 10 days before release 2 comes out. We have days 3 and 4. And then I got a piece of mail which has my address on both sides, but it's got some beautiful washi tape, and I think I know what it's from. So I'll try to get through this before the camera turns off next time. Why is it wet on that spot? Oh, the great mysteries we don't know. In case this does turn off early, I'll just show this to you next time. But I have not pulled the winner for Spooky yet because I didn't know when I was going to record and get this ending up. So pretty sure that's going to be tonight now. And so since I know that, I will pull the winner and put the name at the end of the video. Just email me your name and address, and I'll get that email to you. So, yes, it's from Melinda. Okay, cool. How very sweet of her. So here is my Happy Mail for today. Janlyn, this is a kit with perforated paper. Look how cute these snowmen. The Santas are. They look like Mill Hill Santas, don't they? This obviously would be North Pole Santa. They look like they could all be North Pole Santas. Traditional Santa ornaments. That's why. Because they're traditional Santas. We had to have a special election here recently because our House representative just suddenly died on the plane on the way back to Alaska. And so we had to get somebody new. And Sarah Palin was running against Santa Claus. I don't know who won. I probably should. It was a week ago when ballots had to be turned in, but over a week ago. It's probably going on 2 weeks now. I should see who won that, but it was kind of funny. Anyway. Sweet Summer. I think I know who I'm going to be stitching this for. This is from Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher Magazine 2021 Summer. So, last year's summer issue. And it's designed by, Violets and Verses. Yes, I recognize her. Jennifer Richardson. Very cool. There was a punch needle in the back. Hansel and Gretel. With Gingerbread Man. Those stories don't go together, do they? But it's cute with them combined. And then another Shannon Christie. Super fun. I think it cut me off again, but that's it. Thank you so much, Melinda. I'll get a thank you in the mail to you. She also sent some cute, look at those cute safety pins. And I think there's a couple of charms in there. Very, very sweet. I'll put the winner at the end of this video. It's about to cut me off again. So I will see you in a week and a half. Hope everyone enjoyed StitchCon and all the videos and WIT parades and all the things that are going up right now. I'm sure enjoying it right now too.